Hey, you see this? This is gonna beat PewDiePie one day. Yeah, this. I bet you 100% this is gonna be more popular than PewDiePie one day. If you've been around the internet lately, you might have seen this meme or this video being passed around. There's other variations on it, but this is the original one. You may be wondering, who the hell is that character? That character is Korone. Korone is a VTuber, and if you're watching this video, you're probably wondering, what is a VTuber? Well, get your hazmat suits on, we're about to get into some weeb shit. Yep, if you've watched this show for a while, you know what time it is. It's time to bring out the Urban Dictionary. Urban Dictionary defines a VTuber as such. A VTuber is a virtual YouTuber who is typically animated on the screen and voice acted by the content creator. Many VTubers are anime characters. Technically, someone like the Odd Ones Out could be considered a VTuber, as alongside his other animation friends. But for today, we're more so talking about the ones that are typically anime characters. Specifically, people who use anime avatars in a face rig software such as this. This is great for people who don't want to show their face on camera, whether because they want to be anonymous or the fact that they're ugly in real life. But Maddie, there's already a bunch of people who make gameplay videos and don't show their face. Hell, they don't even use this program. So what's the advantage here? At most, you have to spend money on this. So, what's the advantage to having a program like this at the end of the day? Well, it could be argued that this way makes it easier to convey emotions while still staying anonymous and not having to show your ugly fucking mug. But why are people like Pokemaine supposedly becoming VTubers themselves, despite them not being ugly and not being shown to be, shy when it comes to cameras? Because here's the real reason why most people choose to be VTubers. Wow, did you just call Pokemaine attractive? I guess that makes you a simp now. I knew it. I knew you were a simp all along. Oh, I got you. I fucking got you. Well, I gotta call an exterminator tomorrow. Speaking of which, we might as well get back to the actual video. Look. VTubers are really, really cute. I mean, come on. How can you hate this? This is cute. If you don't think this is cute, you're a moron. I tried finding out if there was also a sex factor to this, but no, this is pretty wholesome. I couldn't find any outwardly sexy VTubers. Well, maybe Pokemaine, I guess.
I'm dummy thick.
I guess I should be doing a more explanation of how they appear cute, so it can make more sense. For some reason, trying to see Japanese VTubers try to speak English is kind of cute because they're bad at it. But that's understandable why they're bad at it. I can understand that. It's another language that they're not accustomed to. But yet, it's still cute, though.
English word, come. Okay. LMAO?
Also, a cute voice definitely helps in this situation. Now, you could try making the argument that these VTubers are popular because they look like anime characters. And to some degree, yeah, if you're a fan of VTubers like Korone, you're probably a fan of anime. But I wouldn't say that in the slightest either. The only real anime I can compare most VTubers to is Lucky Star. And if you know Lucky Star, that you know that most animes aren't like Lucky Star. Lucky Star is a slice-of-life anime that avoids the usual problems anime has. Lucky Star, unlike most anime, is a down-to-earth slice-of-life show. There's no fight scenes, so you don't have to worry about fight scenes with subpar animation. Lucky Star is also non-serialized. You can watch any episode at any time, and you don't have to watch other episodes for context. If anything, VTubers are very similar to Lucky Star, because they're calm, funny, and easy to watch. And hell, I would argue you don't even need to know Japanese to like stuff like Korone, because at the end of the day, she's still cute and funny regardless if you can understand her, and most of the time she does have subtitles on certain videos of her online. So speaking of the language barrier, but first, a word from Patreon. Hello everyone! Before we continue the video, have you considered donating to my Patreon? Did I tell you they have exclusive rewards that you can't get anywhere else from me? Including early videos that I put out early, and also stuff like custom videos or calls. The cheapest tier is $3 and the most expensive tier is only $25. And if you want to support me and support my YouTube, this is the best way to do it.
Nigga.
Nigga.
What?
Not just once,
Nigga.
Nigga.
not just twice either.
Nigga.
Nigga.
Yeah, there's been a few times, not just 3, multiple times, where VTubers have seen the use of the N-word, and since they don't know what it means, they copy what it says. And, well, we all know what that word means. Not even Korone is innocent of this. There's a clip of her doing this too.
Nigga.
Now, you're probably thinking, oh, Deviant Crow, you aren't going to call that racist. And no, I'm not. There's a clear misunderstanding here. They don't know what the word means because obviously they're not going to be taught up on American slave history or what certain words like the N-word means. Let's take an example of this happening in other countries. In America, the word spastic usually means like someone that's rather very clumsy or refers to a muscle spasm. But in the UK, it's a slur for disabled people. However, the opposite of this happening is, in America, the word cunt is usually one of those slurs you shouldn't say because it's really offensive. Meanwhile, in the UK, they fucking say it more than usual, and they also, air it on TV, for adult shows mostly, but they air it on TV. Thanks to cultural differences, some words mean other things, and when it comes to VTubers, probably one of the biggest reasons why they're popular is because of that cultural difference. We've already seen a lot of people in America play GTA. There's tons of American Let's Plays of that game because it's insanely popular. But wouldn't it be neat to see a Japanese YouTuber play it? See what they think of the game. Since they have such cultural differences from us because they have a different culture, it would be kinda neat to see them play that game. Even when using PewDiePie as an example, watching people play games like GTA has become kinda boring. There's nothing like different. Sure, they might stream or say something different, and it's good to get a different perspective from different people, but with a cultural difference, there's much more interesting stuff there. And also, another thing the VTubers have over PewDiePie is that they can get away with saying the N-word because they don't know what it means. PewDiePie definitely knows what it means. Despite me not giving a shit about streaming or Let's Play videos and all of that, I really do like people like Korone because they're really funny. There's a different perspective to see there. And also, they're really fucking cute guys. I mean, really, I thought I was gonna end this on a negative note, but I really can't find anything negative about VTubers. Even the parts where they accidentally say racial slurs is justifiable because, they don't know better. I think a YouTuber like Korone having a meme going around is the perfect thing for VTubers around because it's going to expose more people to VTubers and hopefully get more people exposed to my video on VTubers. If you don't like streaming and you don't like anime, I would guarantee that you might actually like this because it doesn't have the problems with streaming or anime. There's something different there, something unique there. You don't need to watch a whole Japanese VTuber stream from someone like Korone because you can watch as much as you want and then be done. You don't need any prior context. You don't need to see how it ends because something important might happen that would affect future streams. It's very much a casual thing, and that's what gets a lot of clicks and watches, something that people can watch casually. So when I said Korone might topple YouTubers like PewDiePie, I meant it. It's very much possible because they have something that PewDiePie doesn't have. Much more likability and a cute factor. Despite the fact that these VTubers look like anime characters, I doubt that this is going to be a niche market for much longer. Not anime. Anime is always going to be a niche market because of all that bullshit. But I don't think VTubers are going to be niche for much longer. You're going to see a lot more VTubers, and maybe even people like PewDiePie getting in on the VTuber trend. I mean, Pokemaine has already done that, so what's to say that PewDiePie or other gameplay channels won't start doing something similar to that? Even without the cultural differences that I said was a big important factor, I still think that having an animated VTuber avatar will boost your views and shit. Because come on, it's cute, it's adorable looking, and it's nice looking. Hell, even I, someone who doesn't give a shit about streaming, was a bit interested when Pokemaine said that she was going to become a VTuber, in a way. I guess if I were to use food as comparison, I would say it's something like boxed mac and cheese. Shells mac and cheese with the cream shit, that's much better. I'm not gonna be interested in this powdery shit, but hold on. Did you just make mac and cheese spicy? That's something new. That's something that makes something that's usually bland more interesting. Hello everyone, if you liked my video, please like and subscribe. Also, comment down below if you have any opinions on it, whether they be positive or negative. I really want to hear what you think. Please check out my social medias down below, and also check out my Discord, where you can talk to me and other people that like my content. If you want to know who did the art for my OCs in my videos and in the title card, please check that down below. And also, don't forget to love yourself.